guys, Asherella here, and I have a video that's a little bit different than my normal style video today. It has been brought to my attention recently that there are many like teenage and on folks out there that do not know how to wrap a gift. I definitely think that's something that everybody should know how to do. So I'm going to do a gift wrapping tutorial video today. You know, I don't usually do instructional videos on my channel, but 'tis the season, and instead of just throwing everything into a gift bag, maybe, you know, put a little extra effort into it and wrap it up. I've also got a few things, you know, that I'm going to have coming up on the channel at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before I get into it, you know, subscribe, like, ring it, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I got lots of fun stuff going on all of those things. So, let's get into it. Alright guys, so like when wrapping a Christmas present, there are a few things you're definitely going to need, and then there are a few things that are optional. So, obviously, you need wrapping paper, and I've got this super cutie Harry Potter wrapping paper here, a pair of scissors, some tape, a box if your gift is not already in a box that can be wrapped, like if you have to put it down in something else, you're going to need a box. Tissue paper, if you put it in a box, like I said, this is optional, but I'll get into that in a minute. And some ribbon to make a bow, and I'll show you guys how to make a pretty curly bow. Okay, I've got all of my supplies gathered here, and I've got my gift. Like, these are just a few little things that I've gotten my mom for Christmas. It's not her full Christmas present, but they are small, little, kind of irregularly shaped things. So I'm going to put them in this box and show you guys how to wrap that. So, you don't have to put a piece of tissue paper in a box when you're putting items in it, but it is a nice touch, you know, like, I mean, you don't have to, but it's nice to do it. It gives it like a little extra, you know, fanciness, I guess. So just put the tissue paper in, put your items in, and then just fold it over. It doesn't have to be like perfect or anything. This box is actually an old Christmas card box. I hang on to like boxes that are like this size in case you have something like, I don't know, a little odd shaping that you need to wrap. These are like really good sizes for it. So I've got my gift in the box. Now, just to make sure it's secure, I'm gonna tape the box up, and then it's extra hard for them to open up on Christmas Day. You don't have to do this, but it's just good so the lid doesn't come off when you're wrapping it. Okay, so now this is all good and secure. Now, I have my Harry Potter wrapping paper here, and I need to cut a piece of paper that is like the right size for this package. And this is a long roll of paper, so I'm definitely not going to need like this whole long sheet of it. So basically what you need to do is put the box, roll the paper out a little bit, put the box on, fold it over to kind of get an idea of how much paper you need. And you're going to want to give yourself like about 1.5 inches for a box this size, like on the end, to have enough to fold in and fold over, because if you cut it too close, part of the box is going to be showing. And what's awesome about wrapping paper these days is they come with grid lines, so they are so much easier to, you know, cut straight lines. Like, I cannot cut a straight line without a guide. I don't know why that is, but whatever. I can't do it. So, I want to fold one side of the paper over, and then I want to take the whole roll and fold the other side over just to give me like a measurement. And about right there, so I'm going to use this grid line. I'm just going to make a little cut in the paper so I know where I need to cut it. And on this end, I've got about 2 blocks worth of grid on the end. So I'm going to do about 2 blocks worth of grid on this end too. So I'm going to cut this straight line up to 2 blocks post. And if it's not lined paper, you're just going to have to eyeball it, but it's not that hard. If you are wrapping a square box, they are kind of hard to wrap. So always make sure that you're cutting your paper big enough on the ends Like rectangle boxes don't need as much on the end to cover it up, but if you have a square box that's like the same size on each side, you're gonna need to give yourself a lot of extra room on the end to make sure it folds over and covers the entire box. Okay, so I've cut it up this way. I'm gonna cut it over this way. I can take the box off now because I've already got the measurement. I'm probably going to do a trimmed down video of this to put on my TikTok. I really haven't done a lot with my TikTok account yet. I've got some really fun ideas that I want to start doing on it and ways to, like, you know, incorporate my YouTube channel into my TikTok a little bit more. I've done a few lip sync videos that have been really fun, and if you haven't looked at it recently, Season's Greetings by Linnea. I keep talking about it, but like, it is my song of the season. It is my jam. So, okay, we've got box, we've got paper cut to the right size. So I'm just gonna like try to flatten this out a little bit. I'm gonna put my box back on it. Line it up about where we had it before. Okay, you're going to want to fold one side of the paper over to the middle. Take your tape. So I'm going to tape the one side of the paper that I folded over down. And then I'm going to pull it tight, but make sure you don't pull it so tight you rip it, and fold it over. Like, if you want to get really fancy, you can like fold the paper in to try to line up the pattern of the paper, but that's just being a little extra. Okay, so we've got the paper wrapped around the box, and now we need to wrap the ends. Now I'm gonna try to do this like facing the camera away from myself. I think I can do it okay. But okay, this is so easy, and people act like it's hard, and it's so easy to do. But all you're gonna wanna do is fold one side of it down, hold it, and then crease the edge of each side. So hold it down, crease the edge of each side, and then it's gonna be like this. You're gonna take it, you're gonna fold this side down, and make sure it's straight, and you're gonna like wanna crease it on this side. And then you're gonna fold the other side down and do the same thing. And then just fold the flap, like what you have left over extra here, up and tape it. Now, if this is a really big box, whenever you fold the edges in, you can put pieces of tape there too, but this is a smaller box, so I don't really need to do that. So I'm gonna fold this in, get my tape, I'm gonna put a tape on each side. You could just do one in the middle, but there we go. And so now this side is folded. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other end. I'm just gonna fold this side down. Fold the other side down and crease. Make sure both sides are creased. Now fold both of those sides in. You can do them one at a time or together like I just did. And then fold the extra flap of paper up and tape. Tape on one side and tape on the other side. Now, like, you have a perfectly wrapped gift. Now, you can leave it like this if you want, or you can put a really pretty bow on it. And of course, I'm gonna put a really pretty bow on it. So that's what we're gonna do next. All right, guys, we now have our wrapped gift, and now we're gonna put a bow on it to make it even better. You don't have to put a bow on it, and you can get those sticker bows, but I think that's kind of cheating. But, you know, whatever makes you happy, I guess. My mom is like queen of the gift wrap, no joke. Like, the gift, like what's actually inside the present might be worth like $5, but the box is gonna look like it's like worth $1 million. She is the best gift wrapper I've ever known. That's how, like, I guess I got my gift wrapping skills. But anyway, I've got some of this shiny curling ribbon here that I'm gonna make a bow out of. You know, you're gonna want to make it like match up your paper. There's a lot of different colors in this Harry Potter paper, so I mean, I can really use any of these. On this one, I think I want to use the thin red and the blue. I think that, yeah, I'm going to use those on this package. So, I'm going to do like a wraparound bow, and all I need to do for that is roll out some ribbon. I'm going to put my gift on it and roll out. You're going to want to, depending on the size of how big you want the bow, how long you want your curls to be, you know, this is like, you know, take creative liberties for sure. So, okay. I want to make sure both ends are about the same size. So I've got the ribbon under the box, pulled up. I've got about 1.5 feet on each side extra. So I'm just going to take my scissors and clip the ribbon. And then I'm going to take my second color, the blue, and I'm going to use the piece of red ribbon to measure the length of the blue. And they don't really have to be the same length if you want to like make your curly cues like different lengths, but I'm going to make them relatively the same. So I'm going to cut my blue ribbon. So now I've got 2 pieces of ribbon about the same size. The red is a little bit thinner than the blue, so I'm going to put that one on top. I'm going to put them back around my gift. Make sure each side is about even. Okay. Now, my camera died, so I had to take a break and let it charge up for a minute. But, yeah, where I left off, I have my red and my blue ribbon measured to about equal length, and I have wrapped them around the box. I'm taping them with like equal sides out, like just put a little piece of tape on the back side, and I'm turning it over. Now, I'm going to make this like a curly bow instead of like a shoelace bow. So you can make a shoelace bow if you want to. You just tie it like you would your shoe. But this one I'm going to make like a big like fluffy curly bow. So just tie it around, like basically you just tie it in a knot. Like there's nothing, no extra expertise or skill that you need to have in order to do this. It's pretty easy. Tie it once, and then I'm going to wrap it around and pull it back through. And to make sure it's tight, you're going to want to like hold the first tie down, and then hold it there and pull the other two so it's tight. So now this is what I have, and I mean this doesn't look bad, but it's definitely not done. I was messing around with my Christmas tree, and now my hair is like messed up. I was like trying to get behind it to fix something, and now I look kind of rough. But anyway, okay, so we've got the red and blue ribbon tied around. It's just a regular basic knot in the middle, if you can see that. And now I'm going to take the ends of the ribbon, and I'm going to take my scissors, take the blade, start at the base, and I'm just going to pull it out. And look how curly that is. I'm going to do it to the rest of them. And you can do this. You can add curly cues to it, which I might do here in a second. If your scissors comes off, just do what I just did. Just start where your scissor came off. Yeah, like I was saying, my mom is like the queen of gift wrapping, and she's amazing at it. I don't know, like she could wrap a cactus and it'd be like perfect. I'm not kidding. Like out of a box. I don't know how her mind like works to like come up with she'd be really good at origami, I guess. I'm gonna hit this in because it didn't get totally. And now, okay, so this, not bad, but it looks a little ugly, like right here. So what I'm gonna do is take these ribbon curly cues while they're kind of thick. I'm gonna put just a little tiny notch in the end, and then they're just gonna tear and make them like fluffier. Now I'm gonna do it to all four. And so, okay, now this is like a really, really fluffy, pretty, curly bow on my Christmas package here. Now, all you gotta do is throw a tag on, you know, write a name on it, do whatever, and you are good to go. Look how pretty that is. Super easy. Alright, now that I am done with my Christmas package wrapping tutorial, I want to talk about a few things that I've got coming up on the channel. I am still going to do the Rick and Morty Season 4 recap videos. I've just been busy. You know, I haven't gone into detail about like the past couple months of my life on the channel, but things have been like pretty chaotic. And I have been filming them, but I don't have them edited, and those are going to come out eventually. But I'm also going to start a new segment on the channel. I haven't decided exactly what to name it, so if anybody has any ideas, let me know. What I'm going to do is take $20, and I'm going to go to like Goodwill and other consignment stores, and I am going to recreate like current trends, like fashion trends, and show you how to like redesign, thrift shop for like some pretty like awesome clothes. Like buying clothes secondhand is like really green. It's a small thing that you can do that really makes a difference on the environment and the earth in general, and you know, we got to do more, guys. I'm going to take those videos and trim them down into like TikTok videos, because I haven't really focused my TikTok account any specific way. I've basically just been repurposing Instagram story videos that I made and putting them on TikTok, and I've done a few like lip sync videos. My season's greetings ones are the best. But yeah, so I've just got that kind of stuff coming up on the channel. If you guys have any ideas, or if there's anything you want to see specifically, let me know. I hit over 200 subscribers this week. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what the weirdest thing you've ever wrapped is in the comments. I'm actually very curious to hear that. And anything else you want to tell me, just leave it in the comments. If you haven't watched my other Christmas themed videos, I'm going to link them here. If you haven't checked out Season's Greetings by Linnea, you better do it, because the official music video dropped, and you know, like I said, it's blowing up. It is like officially viral at this point, and I am so excited for her. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope everybody's having a great holiday season. Always tap in, never tap out, and always keep on slaying like a sayin'.